I'm gonna show you my settings for Fanny and you can try it out for yourself. This video is brought to you by one of the bootcamp members, Get Me Good Fanny, so you can thank him for this video. Alright, so let's start with the controls. Let's go to individual hero settings and customize this just for Fanny. For attack method, choose select targeting because this will allow us to choose whether to attack a turret, hero, or creeps. Next is to enable manual targeting because this will allow us to choose which target to attack with your joystick. You can set the attack activation distance to whatever you choose because you can actually manually override that with your joystick. For the target priority, set it to lowest HP so that you can ensure that Fanny would target the squishy heroes or those who have the lowest HP. For the hero lock, I don't use it, but it's nice to have it, so you can turn it on if you want. For joystick, I'd like it to be in a fixed position, and for the moving pursuit, here's what it's like when it's turned on. And as you can see, when Fanny moves and you press attack, she will automatically engage the enemy unless you override with a joystick. However, if you turn it off, no matter how many times you press the attack, Fanny won't engage. So this might be helpful in chasing enemies, so I choose to turn it off. For accurate indicator, I actually like it turned off because if you turn it on, Fanny would be able to acquire targets outside her ultimate's range. And this is what it looks like when it's turned off. As you can see, Fanny won't acquire any targets outside the ultimate's range, unless you move closer. Now for skill joystick position, I prefer fixed position because it helps with the accuracy of your cable aim. Wherever you aim the cable in reference to its skill icon, you'll be assured that that's where the cable will go. But if it's turned on and you're not used to it, it might mess up your aim. For example, if you happen to press the cable at this point, that will be the center instead of the skill icon itself. When you point it downwards, it doesn't seem like it's pointing downwards because in relation to your skill icon, the position of the thumb is still at the top portion of the skill icon. For the cast cancelling, I always like the first option because you can actually customize where the button is with the user interface. However, if you choose the second option, it might be too short and you might end up cancelling most of your cables accidentally, especially when swiping fast. For camera sensitivity, if you put it all the way down, you won't reach far when you pan with your camera. And it might be too much if you put it on maximum, so the sweet spot for me is at 3/4. It's fast enough to reach anywhere on the map and not as fast and jittery as the maximum setting. And of course, with aim panning, turn it off because if you turn it on, it might cause your camera to be very shaky, especially when you're firing multiple cables. For auto upgrade and auto buy, turn it off. Now let's customize the interface. And I only have one tip for you, and that is to enlarge your second skill to the maximum. Because this will save you from a lot of headaches from missed cables. And you can do whatever you want with the rest. Now if you want to learn and master Fanny, watch this Ultimate Fanny guide. See you there.